Sorry, jag kunde inte gå att jag kan gå.
It's time for the one, the only Game Bro. He's coming to your screen straight from the magazine, the Mixmeister of Master Swords and Mushrooms. Are you sure you're ready for this? Well, come on, get ready, get set, and here we go. The Game Bro's here, and he's got the games. All you other lame brainers better feel ashamed. He can bend the rules, he's too cool for school, and he's got just a few cheat codes for you. There ain't nothing that'll ever hold this bad boy down. That hat that he's wearing is like his personal crown. He's got every game beat and skills that's sweet, but if you want this real, you gotta be a beat. Betray you, man, that's a fact. You ain't your best friend and never a foe. So come on and let's go. The games will never stop. 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 The Game Bro's here and he's got the games. All you other lame brainers better feel ashamed. He can bend the rules, he's too cool for school, and he's got just a few cheat codes for you. There ain't nothing that'll ever hold this bad boy down. That hat that he's wearing is like his personal crown. He's got every game beat and skill that's stop, but if the games won't never stop. The games will never stop. The games will never stop. It's time for the one, the only Game Bro. He's coming to your screen straight from the magazine, the Mixmeister of Master Swords and Mushrooms. Are you sure you're ready for this? It's Game Bro! Never stop, the games will never stop. 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 He's got your back. He never ever betray you, man, that's a fact. Alright.
Hi everyone, welcome back! So, as you may remember, the last episode that we had of this was on Sunday. That was a short stream, about 2 hours, give or take. And I am pleased to announce that today will be the same. It will not change, and we will have also another 2-hour stream. Why? For the same reason that we had a 2-hour stream. Reasons. Yeah, it's just, to temper expectations, it's gonna be like a nice, a little neat 2-hour package. And after we're done with that, we're gonna read someone. So yeah, just so you know, since it's so early in the afternoon, it's 5 p.m. I think EST right now. I am not sure if you are gonna join me. Lucy wanted to join today, but that's still at work, so they're not gonna be able to. So happens. But yeah, people may join tonight, but I wouldn't count on that. So yeah, so just so you know, nevertheless, I'm gonna really quickly unmute on Undefen on Discord. I'm gonna pop out the preview on OBS, so I have it big and juicy or whatever. I don't know why I said it like that. And yes, I'm gonna get it like this. I don't know why I never do this like start the stream. I always need to remind myself to to fucking pull out the preview. But anyway, let's get over it. Let's get right on the thing. So let's read that off. We were on a trial, and we had to stop it. We had to end it short because it was just going on for so long, and we didn't get a single save point, like an appropriate saving point. So I just got to call it. I needed to run really quickly, but we had a ton of fun last night. So yeah, let me really quickly though lower this volume because this is so loud. You music are so fucking loud. Calm down. Chill out. Like let's hold on here, okay? So let me put my stream on my phone so I can monitor everything that's happening really quickly. There we go, perfect. And yes, on the you're referring to, the wife and I did have a bit of a skirmish. Can't recall the reason now. Knocked the candlestick over and set fire to the carpet. Soon got it out though, and got the window open. Also, it's raining outside. Can you hear the lightning? It's pretty scary. No, it really gives me motivation to crawl under my bed and cry like a little baby. Meanwhile, I was picking up whatever I could find to throw at him. Bring your knives around our place. Can't say I noticed if one or two were missing, I'm afraid. If the bloody thing on the victim's back really was one of ours, you'll have a job proving it, I think. So, rest assured, I do need to familiarize myself a little bit with the case. I remember like last time I was like surprised by one of the revelations a little bit, and that was really cool. It sounds as though it was quite the battlefield in your household that evening. Although an entirely one-sided assault, it seems. The enemy caught us on the hot had no choice to dig in and take defensive measures. To be honest, if the enemy had kept shelling at us for another minute, we have been toast. Of course, a veteran such as myself is only too aware that on every battlefield, you're just a nuts whisker from death at any moment. Are we still talking about the marital quarrel here? What's happening? Oh, you're like a boot boy, aren't you? Well, yes, but I will ask the defense to refrain from using such insulting language to the defense, what's the name, the defendant. Well, I must say I'm dubious that this testimony will shed any light on the origins of this jackknife. In combat, one's focus narrows, such that surroundings are barely noticed. These witnesses may not be able to offer anything more than they have testified already. This may be a dead end. And 6 may well be right. Well, whatever the chances, we only have this last cross-examination to uncover the truth, Mr. Naruhara. Yes, I'm afraid so. Very well, Counsel. Begin your cross-examination, please, if you please. Go right ahead, my man. Okay, so what is wrong here? Also, I only have one more item. One more health. Yes, on the day you're referring to, the wife and I did have a bit of a skirmish. Can't recall the reason now. Knocked the candlestick over and set fire to the carpet. Soon got it out though and got the window open. Meanwhile, I was picking up whatever I could find to throw at him. Plenty of knives around our place. Can't say I noticed if one or two were missing, I'm afraid. If that bully thing in the victim's back really was one of ours, you have a job proven, I think. Okay. Can I... Okay, let me start pressing. Let me start pressing around and see what happens. God damn it, stop doing that. There you go, thank you. Okay, press. The reason... Is that what you told us yesterday? That reason is what you told us yesterday, I believe. Yes, that's right. If I remember correctly, it all started because of a note that was tucked into the pages of a book belonging to Mr. Garithab. A rather passionate note, in fact. But Mrs. Garithab found the note discovering her husband's little secret. And you gave him a mighty number of slaps across the face for it too. What a short state of affairs. Hell on earth. I love seeing shit that is unhinged. I'd say, when a chump says he can record such things, it's common decency not to drag it all up. So I think we shouldn't. I think that's in the past, and we shouldn't speak of it personally. So if you could stop talking about me fucking my mistress under the nose of my wife, like I'd really appreciate it, please. And besides, half of it was word of the mark anyway. Right, darling? Oh, a likely story. These waters run very deep. These straight people bullshit. I don't want to get involved with this. And what requires next after these multiple blows to the face? Okay, so there's nothing there. Knock the candlestick over and set fire to the carpet. Soon cut it out though, and open the window. Window open. And the fire also spread to some items of furniture, didn't it? The bookcase, my armchair, anything on mine really. Just what happened, there was some bathwater around that evening, so I sloshed that about to put it out. A much precarious situation you put yourself in. Ours is a three-story townhouse on the west side of the street, where the main water main isn't connected yet. Have to draw water from a public water pump during the day if you did it, you see. The lodgers are always moaning that they can't get any water at night. Although, the little mustached Japanese man buys water in bottles, I believe. The defendant, Mr. Natsume, you mean? Yes, he receives an stipend from his studies, you know, from his home country. Can you imagine being able to brew a pot of tea at all hours? He's obviously very well off. But just having a tea in the wee hours of the morning, that seems like that's something the Mary Queen of England we have. Have you actually seen the state of that man? He barely could buy air to breathe. A free is too expensive for him. I believe he uses all of his incomes to buy books. Well, anyway, the point is, I was able to douse the fire with water, fortunately enough. Meanwhile, I was picking up whatever I could find to throw at him.
Hold it!
Okay, what about that? Even though the room was on fire? As far as I was concerned at the time, it was more important to extinguish my anger than the flames. When a woman was to throw, she must throw. This is most certainly not true of us to take down, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm a woman of standards. If I'm not gonna die just because I want you to die as well. If anything, I'm gonna push you into the fire and run out for myself. That's great to hear, Susato, I suppose. How did she know I was thinking that? So, please cast your mind back and try to remember. Was a knife among the items that you threw at your husband that day? Oh, in all honesty, I don't recall. But I feel I must point out that I'm no monster. Let me see. Some bread, a cabbage, garlic, a towel, and a sponge, a napkin. Oh! No, sorry, do you have something to say about that? What was that?
Excuse me.
Is there anything you want to say? Do you want to share with the class? Do you have something to add, sir? Mr. Gader! Don't shoot! Sorry, I beg your pardon. Did your wife's remarks just now bring something to mind? Nothing of any significance, no. So that the barrage of projectiles that the old thing launched in my direction was somewhat more solid than she implies. Books, bricks, and the fire poker, I seem to recall. Ouch. And the woman's aim is uncanny. She landed a direct hit with every bullet. I'm the boss. Good grief, woman. We're not home now. This is a court of law. I'm gonna have you arrested with assault. Oh, dearie me. Ever so sorry, dear. What's she even doing with a teapot in here? Honestly, John, I would have never have thrown such thing at... Whoa, hang on, sorry. Honestly, John, I would never have thrown such things at you, obviously. Also, why was she pouring tea into the fucking pipe? I just realized that's a pipe and not a fucking teacup. What? Take a look at this then. How do you suppose that happened? Your pipe, sir. But it's like my hand as usual at the time of the onslaught. Knocked it clean out with one of her soft projectiles. She did, yes. And when I went to pick that thing up, it was broken in two. I like to see a sponge does total damage. I see. Your pipe was broken. Also, I didn't notice that it is like just have like a little bit of tape in there. I would never have sent. It would never have been sent flying unless it was hit by something pretty solid. Anyway, I'm gonna just bandage the thing up for now. Oh, you don't want to exaggerate, aren't you, dear? I wonder what we should make of this account. Well, I mean, it's evidence, so I mean, why not? The defense believes Mr. Garidev's remarks just now to be of great significance.
Objection!
These wars veterans' words only tell us one thing. Betray a fiery wife and pipes, as well as hearts, may be broken. Sentimental wisdom, perhaps, but hardly worthy of any adding to the formal testimony. Indeed. Common sense, one may say. Might one? What are you talking about? In that case, would you at least permit us to examine the pipe, sir? Well, I don't see why not. Oh, dear me. There you go again, trying to ingratiate yourself with a young lady. Huh? Well, I mean, that's not what I... Very well. The court will accept the gentleman's pipes as evidence. The pipe has been entered into the court record. Okay, the Mr. Garidev's pipe apparently fell to the floor during the dispute he had with his wife and broke. I hope I didn't speak out of turn, Mr. Naruhara. I'm just feeling rather disappointed for you that your request was turned down. Oh, no, it's fine. Thanks to Susara-san, we have new evidence to work with. We should examine it carefully. Well, thank you for that. I'm sorry. Thank you for that, rebuttal, Mr. Garidev. Now, if you could return to the crux of the matter, what can you tell the court about the knife used to attack the victim? Now, let's stop with this, diatribe and let's get back to the good shit. But, what about it? What about the pipe? Oh, it is a little bit broken over here as well. And so, hey, what was that? What did you hide in there? Oh, something just twinkled inside the chamber of the pipe there. Yes, I saw it. Something's stuck in there, I think. Let's turn it over. Like, oh, I see. Let's turn it over and give it a shake. But what's this? It's a tiny fragment of metal. It looks like the tip of a blade or something. If only we have seen something like that before. Like I don't know, like maybe a blade missing its tip or something. The tip of a blade. Surely couldn't be. The fragment of metal has been entered into the court record. This small piece of metal looks like it might be from the tip of a knife blade. It was stuck inside the bowl of Mr. Garidev's pipe. Well, you're never gonna believe this. Also, hang on, is there anything else that we should look at? Maybe like the tape? It looks to be in a sorry state with a bandage around it, doesn't it? But for some reason, it feels slightly ominous to me. Like it's trying to shout out a warning, wait. Probably because it's the same blue as Mr. Garidev's dressing gown. I suppose it must have caused considerable sentimental value to Mr. Garidev, given that he's gone to a trouble repairing it like this. Either that, or he can afford to replace it. Okay, anything to see here? Oh. What is that, like, it's like everything that I can check? Okay. I guess just like the tip itself. This is a tiny piece of metal we found in the chamber of Mr. Garrett's pipe. It looks like the tip of a blade or something. Tip of a blade? Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhado? I don't really know. It's just something niggling me. But I can't quite put my finger on what it is. Perhaps in that case, it would be wise to examine some of the other pieces of evidence again. Oh, do I have to do that just in order to like see that? Oh, look here, Mr. Naruhado, just at the tip. A small piece of the blade appears to be missing. Wait, part of it's missing. I could be wrong, but it's just got a feeling. You remember this? Ah, that's a tiny fragment of metal we found inside Mr. Garrett's pipe. Yes, and just maybe. Oh, it's a perfect fit. Who could have known? There's no way anyone would have noticed that before. Somehow, I just knew it. It's like someone that was controlling me kind of realized that, or something. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyway, you're never gonna believe this, dude. You're never gonna believe this. Wait, wait on. It was updated. A large folding knife, the tip of which was broken off and found inside Mr. Garrett's pipe bowl. So, before I do anything, options, records, save, back, present, the tip, or the jackknife.
Objection!
Is it not that? There's clearly something odd about the last statement with the other witness. There is clearly something odd here indeed. Your behavior counts. Okay, yeah, sure. If it's not that, what is it then? Oh, maybe we just need to press him. Okay, maybe it's that. Okay, so let me press you now. Let me press. So you have no intention of admitting it was your knife, unless we can produce proof.
I didn't say that, young boy. I was just saying that the J
Even though there is no other credible possibility if Mr. Natsume is innocent.
Objection.
You forget, my Nipponese friend, that it has yet to be established that the accused is not responsible for the attack. As if I could forget. Well, if only there was some way to know who had handled the knife. But I suppose wizardry like that is just a dream. Perhaps you're thinking of fingerprinting, Mr. Naruhado. What? You mean it's not a dream? That sort of wizardry really exists? Science is real? Whenever people touch anything, they leave behind a unique pattern from the skin, or so they say. I mean, I read it in a book, really, but it's like, really like, it kind of sounds pseudoscience-y, you know, like phrenology or gem theory, so like, I don't know if it's correct. But I can't see anything. There are already countries in the world where these so-called fingerprints can be used as evidence. Lord Strongheart is currently discussing the matter at the Ministry of Justice.
Yes, I believe we are rapidly approaching an era of scientific methods of investigation.
But for now, we shall have to find an alternative method of proving our assertion. That this knife found in the victim's back was originally Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house. If only I could transplant the whole incident to several years in the future. If only there was like a game that took place in the future about this kind of situations. That's the extent of the testimony, is it? What do you think, Mr. Naruhado? Well, I think we've heard all of this before, to be honest. I can say I'm particularly confident that we'll be able to prove anything new from this testimony. But in this examination, it's absolutely essential that we establish how this knife came to be at the scene of the crime, or the scene of the incident. Yes, I know. Hmm. I'm sure both of them must be feeling very worried. Worried that it was, in fact, a knife belonging to one of them that caused the victim's injury. If you could find even a tiny shred of evidence to support that theory, though, it would clinch this trial for us. It would explain everything. Yes, it would. So, for Seki-san's sake, we must find that last crucial piece of evidence. Also, give me a second, I need to blow my nose again.
Hold it!
Sorry, would you care to elaborate?
Nothing to say, really. Rather partial to a spot of carving, you see. Pipes and whatnot, fishing tackle, that sort of thing.
It's a passion we both share. I like to carve little wooden trinkets too. And there's my leatherwork.
I'm sorry to say, we're always losing knives about the place, and we have no sense of the things.
They sell them at the market sometimes, 20 for the price of 19. Needless to say, I knocked them out. I mean, it's such a steal, right? John prefers to use 2 knives at meal times too, instead of a knife and fork.
No, John, we don't want to think people have some kind of so.
Here we go again with the scaldings. Why are they being so evasive? I imagine it's because they don't want to believe it. They can't bear the thought that it may be one of their knives that injured the victim. Which is entirely understandable, of course, but still. Go on with the testimony, witnesses.
Sir! Yes, sir! Absolutely!
Okay, what is it then? Because like we already have the knife. Like this is evidence now. Is it the thing? Because like, how is it not the knife? It already says the tip was broken up and found inside the pipe bowl. Is there anything else? Meanwhile, I was picking up whatever I could throw at them. Knocked out candlestick and yes on the day, yes so that I can recall reason now. So it has to be the last one. The last statement. But with which evidence? So let's save again, just in case. Save complete, okay, go back. And let's try, I mean, it's either... Like, if it's not the jackknife, it's either the pipe or the fragment of metal. So I'm gonna go with the fragment of metal because that could be, like, that would make more sense.
Objection!
Okay, there you go. Again, I don't know why the jackknife didn't work, but whatever. Mr. Karidev, could I ask you to take a good look at this, please?
You can ask, but I don't see a bloody thing.
You can't?
You used to call me that back in the regiment, of course. But that was some time ago now. Now I'm even more dead. You could call me Undead Dev, really. Or Undead Dev, really. Even when I'm trying to enjoy a large print book by the fire these days, I struggle to tell a B from a D and a P from a Q, to be honest. I'm a Q from a 9, and...
Oh, he does. Dear me, it's rather wearing being asked about every other letter in every other word. You must be... hey, Mr. Karidev, I suppose you must be very dusty. Guys, get it? Because the these and the he mistakes the beast for the this and the okay What is that? A tiny scrap of metal. Yes, almost certainly from the tip of a blade. And what may appear at first to be just a tiny scrap is in fact a crucial piece of evidence.
Sure, bro. I wanna hear this one.
Interesting. And where did the fence come by this evidence? It was lodged in the chamber of Mr. Gardiev's pipe.
My say? I'm sure. I've only got a cut there. And what precisely does this fragment of metal signify, Counsel? Are you suggesting that it is in some way related to the matter of the stabbing on Riot Road?
First of all, forgive me, I'm a little silly. I am. When put together with another piece of evidence already in the court record, I believe this tiny fragment of metal will unravel the whole truth of this case, my lord.
You're being rather confident in that extraordinary statement, Counsel. Very well, then. Present the pertinent evidence to the court. What evidence, when paired with this fragment of metal, allegedly reveals the truth of the entire case?
I mean, I don't need to say it, right? Because, like, it's not gonna be the pipe. It's obviously the knife. Come on. Come on.
Take that!
Okay, thank you. Thank you for not being a little bitch this time around, Ace Attorney. This is the knife that was found in the victim's back. If you look closely, you will see that there is a small piece at the tip of the blade that is missing. A common issue with inferior blades sold at unsavory street markets. Criminals who use them regularly leave the tips lodged in the victim's bones.
Oh, what of this particular knife?
No doubt, its tips have suffered a similar fate, now languishing somewhere near the spine of the victim.
Objection!
No! That's not the case!
Are you talking back at me, you little brat?
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the trial. But anyway, the tip of this particular knife's blade is the very fragment of metal we discovered in the chamber of Mr. Gardiev's pipe.
I'm hurt now. Ow. Good grief! Dorfine shakes! I don't believe it.
The knife from the crime scene and this fragment of metal are a perfect match.
Holy gosh, oh my goodness! Oh, wow! That's insane! Order! Is this some sort of Easter sorcery? You know, the classic kind, the kind that we all know and love. You know, the very real kind of that thing.
This is no magic, my lord. This is a miracle.
A miracle?
So Francisca figured it out, has he?
Pencil, explain this extraordinary coincidence at once.
Yes, my lord. The crucial point we have to ask ourselves here is when did this fragment of metal find its way inside of Mr. Gardiev's pipe? Something that was clarified for us in the most recent witness testimony.
I'm sorry. I can figure out my hand that you see it. Usually at the time of the onslaught. You have to clean out with one of her soft projectiles she did, yes. He would never have been sent flying unless he was keeping something very solid. Dear me! Oh God! Oh goodness!
During the argument between these two that occurred just as the victim was on the pavement below, Mrs. Gardiev flung this knife at her husband. However, the knife missed Mr. Gardiev, instead striking the pipe in his hand at the time, which caused the tip to break off. Of course.
Good Lord!
Yes, and that is when the tiny tip of the blade found its way inside Mr. Gardiev's pipe.
The chances are bigger to 1. Impossible, no way.
And yet, there is no other credible explanation of how the tip of the blade ended up in your pipe. Then, after losing its tip, the knife ricocheted off the pipe and flew out of the open window.
Oh,
In short, this knife, which fell from the window of the garden's house, is the very same knife that struck the victim in the middle of the back on the street below.
oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh god. Oh.
I don't want to yell too much, sorry, Jack. I cannot yell too much.
A full body theory, I'll give you that.
Huh?
A complex bouquet of seemingly trivial points, plausibly arranged to create an almost passable vintage. Allow me to toast my learned friend's characteristically Nipponese approach to bottling his argument.
Huh?
But after all, it is just a theory. A game theory. And we are in a video game, my good friend. The bottle, I fear, is corked. Because you see...
Okay, yeah, I do that. It's spoiled by an insurmountable inconsistency. An insurmountable what?
Don't fight chicks! Explain yourself! What is this inconsistency you claim to have identified?
An inconsistency of the simplest nature, my lord. The victim was found with a knife planted in the middle of her back. Yes, in her...
Oh! That's right! You're still a little man! You little idiot! Don't know thing! What are you getting so excited about?
Let us consider the basic facts of the case once more. The victim was walking along the pavement before being stabbed in the back and falling to the ground. If the knife that struck her had fallen from above,
From the SpongeBob and the Bob.
it's from the minion or the Bob. There is no possible way it could have planted itself into the victim's back. Well, I have an idea, but I feel like I cannot blow your mind just yet.
Order! Well, right, you see, that's exactly right. If the knife had fallen from above, it would have struck her on the top of her head.
The J.
It's not for worse, look.
I knew it. I never liked his theory in the first place.
I don't know, though, what really did happen? It would appear the defense has made a spectacular blunder.
If a theory has even one inconsistency, it cannot stand. Your theory, my learned friend,
It's history.
also, that is not true. And this is, well, it depends. Like, we have like physical theories that like have some flaws, but that's the best explanation we have. So like we run with them and like try to reconcile them when we can. But like, you know, it's still difficult. But yeah. Anyway, we were so close. I could see the truth. So I was so sure we were on the right track. But now the way has been blocked completely by just one simple inconsistency. Anacha has joined the boys' call.
Can you believe it?
It's inconceivable, Kayacha. Inconceivable inconsistent, guy. You're gonna have to read your racist blurbo.
Okay. Put up the side stream.
Oh hell yeah. Well, actually, I didn't do that. You're right. Like that was the only thing I forgot to do. There you go. That should do it.
Alright.
Or in other words, we simply need to eliminate that one inconsistency, and the theory will stand. Mr. Sato! You mustn't worry, Mr. Naruhado. You were just caught off guard, that's all. And your mind went blank. But if the path you were on is indeed correct, then a way will present itself. The key to this is in the court record, I'm sure. All the information you need is there.
It seems you have nothing to say, my Nipponese friend.
Check this out.
Well, your silence speaks volumes.
Well, I mean, I need you to, finish your monologue before I can say whatever I want to say.
A tacit acceptance that your theory is fatally flawed.
Oh, I didn't know she had like a box to stand up. Also, wait, the fucking Mr. Garidev's road was like burnt on the backside, and I think you could see his ass. Or maybe that's not just me. It means that I need to sharpen my mind and dig deeper for the truth. It's a test.
Johnny test.
It's Johnny question. Yes. If the knife fell on the victim from above, there's no way that it could have hit her in the middle of her back. Under normal circumstances, that is. Also, hang on, let me see the log for a second. Because I missed one line. This inconsistency doesn't mean that I was on the wrong track. It means that I need to sharpen my mind and dig deeper for the truth. It's a test. Under normal circumstances, that is.
What are you implying?
Counsel?
There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can explain this inconsistency. That can explain how the knife that fell from above could have pierced the victim's back. We already have the answer.
Goodness.
That's you.
Utter madness.
Surely this must be the last time. Surely you're at your wit's end. Counsel, present the evidence of which you speak.
This is the last inconsistency. The last piece of the puzzle. If I can successfully make sense of this, the truth will be laid bare at last. The evidence that explains how the falling knife became lodged in the victim's back is...
Show him your badge.
Show me your badge is a book. I'm gonna say really quickly, just to be completely safe. But my theory is as such. She threw her book at her husband. If it hit the window, it fell into the street. The victim was passing by. She saw the book. She was curious because she was buying books. She went to go see it, to go look at the book, because like there was a flaming book that just fell out of a window. She was like, "Oh, what is this?" She knelt down to grab it. The knife flew through the window. It knocked the window. It went down, and as she was crouching to see it, she had her back laid bare, like she was scrunching back. And then the knife just fell down onto her, and that's it. That's how it happened. So,
But were you in the room where it happened?
wait, you mean the room where the ringmaster was? The ringmaster's room?
I was being facetious. I was going like a...
Yeah, you were trying to do
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
you were trying to do a Lin-Manuel reference, or as we call it around these parts, a moment.
What if Lin-Manuel Miranda made a musical about working at Starbucks?
Oh, Colombia! This, the fourth book found at the scene. This is the final piece of evidence the defense will present.
The blunt book?
Is that not Mr. Garidev's book?
Yes, and to understand its significance, we have to consider how it came to be at the scene in the first place. This photographic print clearly shows the book in question, and the victim's holding it in her hand.
But as we all now know, it was the police constable that put the book between her fingers like that.
Quite so. As part of his wholesale transplanted the crime scene to the opposite side of the road.
That's true. However, as part of his testimony, Constable Beat made an extremely enlightening statement at that point. But why didn't you place the book in the victim's hand?
Well,
Oh, no, actually, that's yours, yeah.
That's how I found it. When we first ran over to the scene, the victim was already holding the book. So, when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand.
In other words, the victim had already picked the book up on her own volition. And clearly, that must have been before she suffered the knife wound.
Well, as you say so, I suppose that's true. Good point, my man. That's 1 point for you. After being attacked with a knife, I suppose she'd have been doing much of anything. She wouldn't have been doing much of anything.
So the question becomes, why did the victim have that book in her hand?
By Jingo.
By Jimbo, my boy.
My favorite Star Wars character.
No, my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon, Jimbo Neutron.
Jimbo, my boy.
Not Jimbo.
I think I'm beginning to see what may have happened now.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, dearie me.
Are you really that low, Fantix?
We know that the book fell from the top floor of the garret of the household onto the pavement below. At precisely the moment the victim was walking past.
Yes, at exactly that moment. The young woman was walking along the street in the light fog, when all of a sudden, a book fell right in front of her.
The book I threw.
Yes, Mrs. Gallagher. And what do you think the woman did? I mean, what could she have done? It was flaming after all. It was a falling star. What would you do if you were walking along and suddenly a book landed in front of you on the pavement?
Well, I really can't imagine it. But I suppose she may have reached down and picked the book up.
Yes, that's exactly what the woman in fact did. She picked up the book.
Oh heavens!
And when the woman reached down to pick the fallen book up, what position would her back have been in? If I throw it back, is it bad enough? That's right, facing the sky, completely and utterly defenseless. Then, in the very next moment, while the woman was still bent up picking up the book, the next object fell from the room above, the jackknife, straight into the middle of her back. And at the same time, walking by chance directly behind Miss Green, Mr. Green was the defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume.
Well, never!
What do you, yes, you never, because you're not Mr. Natsume. It appeared to Mr. Natsume that the woman simply collapsed on the floor. In the dark and the fog, he didn't see the knife falling from her from above.
Ayo.
Lol, he's getting on.
The other direction.
He's getting on lemon stream.
This particular sprite event shakes is
All right, okay. But you appear on that stream of mine for the first time in 2 weeks, and that's the thing you have to say. That's your that's okay. I see.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome, dude. Great for you, I suppose.
Play games that aren't on fucking Nintendo Switch then.
I do. I've been playing Zero Escape on my PC for the last 3 months.
Yeah, but whatever. Zero Escape destroys my back.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The concept of
No.
and his wife saw no one but the victim and her apparent attacker. Are you telling me that I was bamboozled?
You got old. You got extremely old, Miss Francis, I have to assume. So, there was never a real culprit to run from the scene in the first place.
No, this was nothing more than a series of unlikely events that culminated in an unfortunate accident. And that is the real truth behind the case.
I swear to Christ, if Van Cheeks comes up with some other piece of bullshit evidence, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh, a very good theory, my learned Japanese friend. But a theory nonetheless, because I have updated the court record.
No!
Oh yeah, baby, we are back. We are so back. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Garidev.
We are so back. It's
Where
Joker.
is
It's so Joker.
it's all over for you, my learned Japanese friend.
Fuck.
The very first time you showed me that knife,
You showed me that knife? You showed me that knife?
It's all over. The very first time you showed me that knife, I had my suspicions. I wonder if perhaps it may have been something like that.
The railroad bean.
A baked bean? Have you seen that video?
I think I did.
Hang on.
But I'm not sure actually.
Well, I mean, no wonder.
Okay,
no matter what.
Lucky 2000. Show it.
Exactly. The lucky 10,000 for today is you, Chuck. So give me a second. I'm gonna put Firefox on the screen.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, it's Danganronpa time. Anyway.
Oh my god, you're built like a giraffe.
And that's why you did built like a baked bean.
A bit.
A baked bean.
Fucking.
A baked bean. Anyway.
You bit like a giraffe.
And that's why you I don't know what he says about a baked bean. A baked bean. Hang on, I cannot see my mouse anymore. Oh god, what is my mouse? Oh fuck, is this bullshit again?
Triangles too. Triangle harder. Did we find an equation for a triangle?
Oh yeah, I love that video. Anyway, where is my fucking fire? What is my fucking? Oh god.
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh god. Hang on, chat. I cannot hide the Firefox thing. Huh?
One of the next suggested video is the penis. Eek.
I love the penis. Actually, can we watch that? Can we watch that real quickly?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Penis.
Eek! It's a great song. Anyway, can I fucking? Oh my god, where's my mouse? Why does my cursor disappear sometimes? What the fuck? What is this? If only I could like hide my Firefox. It's like such a tiny button. I don't know what my cursor is.
You're like a cat who is chasing a little red dot, and you're wondering why it doesn't disappear when you're like
No, because the fucking little dot disappeared, so it's no longer there anymore. And I'm trying to fucking peel my way around OBS, and it wasn't working, but now it's okay. Okay, there we go. Poor Mrs. Garidev. Oh, of course. I never meant for anything of the sort to happen, but it was all my fault, wasn't it?
yeah, an innocent man was almost killed because of you.
Okay, but she never meant for anything. Like, how? Why would she like expect to the knife that she threw out to like open out of nowhere? Like the switchblade that she threw out like open out of nowhere. Also, she like wasn't like she was blinded by the rage. I don't know. Like even like if anything, like she would have been like guilty of her husband's death or crime or murder or something. But like a random passerby, who would have known, right? Like who really could have thought? Honestly, I
wouldn't do anything.
God for me won't do anything really. I defend the fucking John Garidev did nothing wrong. I take full responsibility. I let my anger get the better of me. I threw that book, and I threw the knife as well. Joe, dear.
It's alright. I know.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Truly. I'm so sorry.
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 Oh no.
Oh, this is down.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
What? Why are you trying to do that? Just
Bro,
like
why?
Yeah, see, dude, his fucking nightgown is burnt a little bit.
His ass is just out in court. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, like no one can see it from. To be fair, no one can see it from that side. I don't think. So it should be fine.
Oh, Lord Francis, what news of Mrs. Gardev?
She's been taken to the infirmary. It would appear that today's events have left her in an especially flustered state. However, I believe she will recover in due course. There is no cause for concern.
Yes. Unbeknownst to themselves, the cause what could easily have been a terrible tragedy. They shall have to prepare themselves for the consequences of their actions.
There is some good news, however, my lord. I have just had word from the hospital where the victim is being treated.
Oh,
Her condition is improving steadily, and the doctor believes she will regain consciousness soon.
oh well, that's nice to hear.
And then she will corroborate whether or not you're telling the truth, you fuck.
I'm gonna get you yet. I'm gonna get you yet, my little friend.
I'm gonna fucking get you.
This is not over yet. This is not over. I'm not wrong.
Strange. We're talking about the victim all this time, but we never once met her. How wonderful! The woman's out of danger, it seems. Yes, that is good news.
So, Mr. Suseki Natsume.
Hi, dude. Hey, it's
Oh,
been so
bro.
long, bestie. Okay, so are you gonna voice him or should I?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
On behalf of my fellow countrymen, I would like to take this opportunity to beg your pardon, sir. You came from your distant eastern homeland to study our great British culture. I'm sure you were like ecstatic to do so, to get out of that place. I'm sure. I don't want to even think about it. Yeah, by the way, don't forget that we're all racist here, and have been repaid with immeasurable unkindness. Please accept our heartfelt apologies.
Thoughts and prayers?
But we were gonna throw you in prison for fun. You know, it's enrichment for us.
Mm.
Huh?
No. It is me who should be begging your pardon.
Why exactly? Oh no, Mr. Natsume.
That evening, when the young woman just collapsed on the pavement before my eyes. I jumped to the wrong conclusion again in my confusion.
What conclusion, sir?
I was sure that the woman was dead.
Yes, Constable Pete said the same thing, didn't he? He thought she had been killed too. I suppose she must have looked completely lifeless. But he didn't do anything about it, I suppose.
It's been about a year since I arrived in Great Britain now, but I still can't get used to life here. And everyone is extremely racist.
It's truly the worst country in the world.
I'm sure there are evil spirits lurking in the fog, like they're haunting me.
I mean, there have been many stories about that, I'm sure. Poor Soseki-san. The imagination really has gotten the better of him. Yes, poor man. Yeah, I'm reading your mind, by the way.
So when it happened, I thought the young woman had been taken by the fog spirits.
Okay.
Why is this the direction that we're going?
Let's see.
Okay. I should never have dropped my books like that and run away. I should have called for help, for the doctor, for the police. I am extremely tense. Instead, I've managed to create a rift in the relationship of trust between our two empires. And for that, I am truly sorry.
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing.
Literally the whole court was like,
Yeah.
One could indeed say that some sort of mischievous spirit has been at work here, I think. Some sort of mischievous and devilish creature, up to no good for sure. One that created a chain of unfortunate mishaps. We were befooled by the spirit and led to false conclusions. But thanks to Lord Francis and our young lawyer here from the east, the chain has now been broken and the spirit exorcised. I love the Catholic Church. I heartily commend with you both. Now then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
That's you.
Yeah, my lord.
In concluding this trial, I must ask one last time for your decisions regarding the defendant's culpability. Are you ready to present your findings to the court?
As the foreman of this jury, I can assure you we've reached a fair and just conclusion.
There's the guilt penalty.
Kill him.
Kill him!
I do declare the truth can be extremely cruel at times. Well, I suspect the woman next to me, that's for sure.
Is in for the old bean while she's out of action, you know, but I know what her decision would be.
That's you.
Does this mean we'll finally be able to get out here and start work? Well, it's about time.
There, a corker of a story to tell the grandchildren when I get home, won't I?
Very well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby demand your final decisions. Mr. Foreman.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
No, that's saying it.
Not guilty.
Oh, they actually said. True.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you cannot
can
hear it. I forgot.
OBS is fucked up and evil.
Completely forgot about that. Yeah.
OBS is fucked up and evil.
Don't worry. They just
Water
said guilty. They just said guilty 6 times in a row. It's fine.
Yeah.
Very well. Mr. Soseki Natsume, I hereby pronounce you not guilty. What is
You
it,
are
everyone?
not the father.
You are not the father. We're gonna send him. We're gonna send fireworks here in an English page. That'd be awesome. What do you say? I'm finally Mr. Natsume.
Yes, Lord, sir.
You are now a free man once more. It is my hope that you will continue to further your education in British culture. And may you never again be brought before me. Or there will be consequences. I will have you killed and your head on my plate.
Oh, yes, sir. Of course. I am on my first boat of my life. I swear I'll never set foot in a courtroom again.
If I kill another person, I'm gonna make sure that I don't get caught.
Transported to tears.
Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned. Get the fuck out of my sight. I don't want to see you bitches anymore. I'm going to sleep for 1,000 years now. I'm hippie.
February 20th, 3:13. Oh my god. February 20th, 3:17 p.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Welcome.
I don't know my name, but sure. Huh? Wait, you mean me? Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, is there another locum here?
Is there even one? What are you talking about? Stop talking in Latin! I don't know what that is! Compared to the original locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Squire, your name has become rather short, hasn't it? What's wrong with using my actual name? Is it a bad word? Is that...
Oh, at last, I'm free. I'm free. Joyful, joyous, jubilant, jubilation. Happy, party, happiness, hurrah!
Oh!
JoJo poses.
Who is Jojo? Oh, I am pleased. Mitsunatsume is delighted.
Ah, man.
Would it be hard? Would it be so hard just to say that then? Come on, what are we doing here? Is this anything? Is this anything?
Locum, you did it. You saved me from the brink.
Well, what happened to the poor woman was in no way your fault after all. I'm just glad everyone can see that now. I'm gonna die now.
No, not that. Lovely, loyal, locum lawyer.
Yes?
I mean, as I said before, I have just never got used to life here in Great Britain. Every time I look over my shoulder, I see foreigners, I see towering brick buildings. And from high up windows, I see them looking down on me, laughing. Look at that little hunchback.
Jesus.
Christ, that's fucked up.
Why are they bullying him? Oh dear. I'm sure it's all in your head, Mr. Natsume. I'm sure you're making that up.
I don't know about that.
You're making that up. Come on, no, be real. Now, okay, now, what is actually the problem? Like, are you like sad? Oh, you're sad, aren't you? Okay, you're like, are you really sad? Hey, okay, like, you know what it is? London is like very foggy, so maybe you just need some sunshine. Have you thought about that? Maybe just get a walk outside, you know, get some fresh air, and then maybe you'll feel better. What about that? Have you tried that before? Have you tried vitamins?
But today, you locum lawyer gave my gloom the boot. You stood firm behind the baronial bench before all those babbling British. You battled to the bitter end, laying bare the baffling truth. And when I beheld the blinding fireworks among the beams of the Bailey's roof, I bellowed, "Behold the best barrister ever born!"
Well, that's pretty flattering, and we are very pleased for you.
This has given me a wonderful anecdote to recount to my old friends back in Japan.
And
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I cannot handle the British a single second more. Have you seen these people? And have you seen them speak? An anecdote. Is that what's to become of all my hard work?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think this is Gregson.
There you are, my dear fellows.
Oh, there's this bitch. Oh. Never mind. Never you mind.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. I rose late this morning.
It's been a while, huh? Oh, Mr. Shans, what a pleasure to see you.
I see I am here not a moment too soon. A disaster has been averted, I'm glad to say.
We already did the thing. Oh!
The trial shall begin presently, Mr. Naruhodo, and I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sholmes. Now with your blessing, I'm sure we'll get through anything that the court throws at us. It's just finished.
What? No. Then my haste was in vain.
Oh.
It's you, Herr Sholmes.
No? Have we met, sir?
This is Mr. Natsume, the man you had arrested, you know, the man you almost, whose life you almost ruined irreparably, the man who almost you got deported back to Japan, or maybe even more, like, fucking sent his head to a chopping block in front of the Queen of England or something like that, maybe. You remember that man? The man you had arrested, Mr. Shams.
Ah, I see. I failed to recognize you at first.
The man you had swatted, Mr. Shams. The man you doxed, Mr. Shams.
Exactly. Our previous encounters have taken place in the gloom, either of your bleak lodgings or that prison cell. I simply couldn't place that curious face in the light.
Cool. What will you say that to him? Charming.
This is all your fault, Herr Sholmes. You're the reason I had to go through this terrible ordeal. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind.
I'm going to give you a piece of this.
He's about to do the fucking Kamehameha. Look at him.
Look at him. Mr. Shams, get out of the way. Mr. President, get down.
This, My super Peter Splash!
The Kong Pao Peters!
My apologies, sir, but I assure you, I have placed you now. You're the fellow who abandoned that poor young lady and ran off, are you not? Ah,
Well, he did do that, that's true. Ah, ew.
had she been taken to a hospital more urgently? I feel perhaps she would have regained consciousness by now.
Also, sorry, my apologies, sir. I placed you. I can place you now. You were the fellow who abandoned the lady on the street and ran off. Is it not? Oh. Ah.
But it was unavoidable, I'm sure. We are but human after all. Just like the album by Daft Punk. Anyone would have been shaken by such an experience.
Have you heard that there are two guys in costumes actually? Quite impressive, I must say. I thought they were I thought they were a machinery indeed.
I do feel very badly about how I behaved. Well, never mind. Now then, what was it that you wanted to say to me, sir? Give me it, your peace of mind. Nothing. Priceless. Oh, I'm sorry, really, but that was quite priceless.
That should have like a whip sound
Fucking
like.
Johnny Tester, yeah, the fucking Johnny Test.
Gotcha. Prososeki-san.
Still, on the bright side, you've had an extremely entertaining experience without paying a penny. And, it would seem, you were not even found guilty. But there is no bright side.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Natsume?
Even after this, I'm...
He looks like it's
Oh my god. This man is...
That's really funny. Oh.
This man has every single tick. He has Tourette's. He has everything. Oh my god, this poor man.
Oh, dude.
I'm still cursed by the spirits and now by the Reaper.
Ah, Lord Van Six.
I haven't forgotten, you know, what facing that man in court means. Even if you're found not guilty, you're still doomed. Oh my god, this poor man.
Oh,
Somebody save this motherfucker. Send him to Japan now.
honestly, anyone spending too much time with the British would like this. Just stay the shop, surely. It would be alright, Mr. Natsume. If the Reaper appears trying to make trouble, I will protect you. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill him like this!
Fuck, not again!
With a perfectly executed Susato takedown, just like that. The way he's looking at us. Oh, whoa, wait, walking on, give me a second. Can you give me a second?
Oh, yeah.
There we go, I can do this now. Oh, I chat. Hi, chat.
Damn, those legs do go down, huh?
Damn, okay. Damn, Daniel. Much as I like being turned on my head, a bit of a warning may be nice next time, Mrs. Sato.
Turned on your head? Uh-huh.
Oh, you get it?
Get it?
Oh, hang on. Like a turn out? Oh, also, hang on. I need to bring it back.
Sounds like you turn about it.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I just fucking make my chat really small on my screen. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Tiny.
Sorry.
Tiny
Tiny,
cat. So tiny.
Tiny. So, Mr. Natsume, what do you intend to do now? You mentioned something about recounting your experiences to your friends back in Japan? Oh.
Yes. I intend to return to my homeland soon.
Oh,
It has already been a year since I arrived here in Great Britain. Honestly, it was Not even alright Britain. It was
Nah,
pretty bad Britain.
Honestly, pretty mid.
I've visited universities, libraries, bookshops. I've been honored with the tutelage of professors. I've learned so much about the wealth of literature here and the city it has shaped. And I've come to realize that it is my calling to sail home and tell my fellow countrymen about it.
That's very touching, Mr. Natsume. I don't
that's
agree, but
nice.
yeah, oh, just kind. But that's very touching, Mr. Natsume. I don't agree, but you do you, I suppose.
Or, in perhaps less veiled terms, you wish to withdraw halfway around the world to escape the terror of the Reaper's curse. That's not it at all! The more I learn of literature, the more this strange feeling claws at my insides. I feel compelled to return to my roots and attempt to pen a work of my own.
Oh, I see. A work of literature by Soseki-san. Could be an interesting read. Yeah, and that man, H.P. Lovecraft. Shrooms?
And what about Mr. Satovine yourself, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry, what about it? What about us?
Will you return to Japan alongside your mustached compatriot?
But why would we?
Oh, you look the same, that's why I assumed. Racism!
What do you mean by that? Because not yet passed since we arrived in London. And not only does it feel as though we have finally found our feet.
And you are accommodated in a hotel at present, are you not?
That's right. But we need to find lodgings before it bankrupts us. I've calculated we can only afford another 10 nights before our entire budget is exhausted.
Oh, well then, you could take my lodgings.
No, I'm gonna pass. Oh, the windowless room?
But what it lacks in windows, it more than makes up for with a floor, a ceiling, and walls. The housing situation is fucking horrible.
What it lacks in floors, in windows, it makes up with, being a room? Listen, the economy's in shambles, what can I say? Great.
And of course, I'd be happy to leave behind the accursed evil spirit.
Oh my, an evil spirit?
Yes, we've been over this. Oh yes.
Haven't you paid attention?
It tries to suffocate you while you sleep. It's an infallible wake-up call.
I think that's called carbon monoxide and...
Yeah, same. What it's probably talking about is the cats, I think. But, yeah.
Evil spirits in the air. Evil spirits in the air. Wrong, gas leak. We'll think about it if that's alright.
Perhaps I can offer a more welcome alternative.
No?
Would you consider taking lodgings with me?
No.
You could be my roommate.
No. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Mrs. Sato, do you wanna go live under a bridge? Yeah, okay, that sounds fine. Honestly, sounds much better than being with this break. Really?
Well, a vacancy has conveniently presented itself.
Why?
Though it is up in the attic, I might add.
Are you sure it isn't just a storage loft?
I spoke with the landlady this very morning on the matter of price, and Iris is cleaning the room as we speak.
What is the vacancy?
You must come at once. I presume you have no luggage to speak of.
Oh, this is simply wonderful! What an honor to be invited to take lodgings in the Great Detective's office! Such hectic! I'm too overcome for words. So suggesting we look everywhere is just oh darn okay. Not if I gotta.
Girl, you're worth more than just a guy's attic.
Yeah. And like for example, especially this guy's attic.
This fucking guy.
Get a load in this guy.
I don't think I will. I don't think I won't. I don't think I will.
That wasn't directed at you, it was directed at Lucy. Anyway.
Oh, I think that was directed at the royal you, at the the ethereal you. What am I say?
Ethereal you. Yeah. Then it's settled. Iris will prepare a welcome dinner this evening. And you must come too, Mr. Natsume. I insist. I don't know what to say, but thank you, and yes.
Oh, wonderful! Then I'll go and complete the paperwork for your formal release, Mr. Natsume. It shan't take long. Somebody's happy.
Women.
Somebody's
Okay, I get it.
Locum,
Not my name.
I knew that you would let me down. I'm truly delighted to have met you here in London.
Likewise, Mr. Natsume. It's been a privilege meeting you too. It's a shame that we're going to have to say goodbye so soon.
He's so moy.
But yeah, he got Moya.
Yeah.
Well, I've come to realize that I belong in Japan. But Locum, we'll meet again one day.
Yes, I'm sure. And hopefully by then I'll be a successful lawyer. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll have my own series of games. I will call them Ryonosuke Naruhodo.
Hopefully by
Attorney
then-
at Law. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
That sounds quite nice. Hopefully
Yeah.
by then I'll be a successful author. I've got an idea for a book called Metamorphosis. Can you
Ooh.
imagine if you were a bug?
Well, I must assume that must be pretty unsettling.
You haven't heard the last of it. Now imagine being a bug in capitalism.
Oh God. Well, I don't know what capitalism is, so like I wouldn't be able to tell you if that's good or not.
Escape from this accursed land.
Just so you don't know, you need to get out of here. You need to come with me to Japan, please.
Get out of
Please.
here. You must escape.
It's so horrible here. Before it gets to you too.
Well, my dear fellow, our carriage appears to have arrived. Shall we go, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, Mr. Shams.
I've little doubt Mr. Natsume will be released in time for dinner this evening.
And so, with Soseki-san's innocence successfully established, we rode with Mr. Shams to what was to become our new home, 221B Baker Street.
Huh, I recognize that number.
I don't know what that is, sorry. That means nothing to me.
Yeah.
February 20th, 4:41 p.m. The attic room. Oh, this is actually quite quaint. This is actually quite okay.
Shovel!
Oh, mop. So this is to be in your office, yes, or our office. I really like the sound of that. It's a perfect living space for a very good attorney. No, an excellent no. I cannot
We'll
find the
workshop
word.
We'll workshop it. Don't
Yeah, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. But I have it in the tip of my tongue. Also, Juniper is playing The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Me too. It's simply wonderful, isn't it? I hope you can see this, Kazuma. It's only a small step, but I like to think we are getting a little closer to your dream now.
So, my dear fellows, do you like the place?
Mr. Shams. Yes, thank you so much. It's a delightful room, Mr. Shams. I simply adore it.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Iris and I are delighted to welcome you.
I I hope everyone's hungry. It's nearly time for dinner. We'll eat as soon as Mr. Natsume arrives. We have a lot to celebrate. Yes, I wish you must let me help you. Oh, alright then, Susie. You can be in charge of the salad.
Gun?
This is salad gun, you see. Let me demonstrate. Splendid.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, how does it feel to have your own office in the capital?
It's very exciting, actually. I can't help wondering what adventures await us. Damn, okay.
Those are precisely my sentiments when I first established my office
Oh.
at these premises. I do that.
I do not.
Until I discovered the dark truth about the city of London, that is. It's filled with British people.
Did you know it's the capital of Great Britain? Ugh. Oh, I hardly could believe it myself when I first found out. Sorry?
London is a glorious place, full of wonder, opportunity, prosperity, and mirth. But the brightest of lights casts the darkest of shadows.
Shadows? Like the guy from that game? What do you mean?
Well, I believe you're well aware of the murkiness that lies behind London's facade already. So once again, Mr. Naruhodo, welcome to London.
Of course, at the time, I had no idea the significance of those words Mr. Shom so casually spoke. But it wasn't long before my turn came to lift the facade and see the true depth of the murk that lay behind it. And anything you want to say about those last couple of slides? Acha?
A little homosexual, wasn't there?
We're gonna save here. So we're gonna that's gonna remain unspoken. So how much game do we have left? How many episodes are there?
Okay,
Hang on, actually.
episode 5.
Oh wait, hang on.
Okay, hold on.
Those
you
is like
can't- I don't think you can see the ones that you haven't unlocked yet. I don't see.
mean was it like that before? Because like I'm wondering. Anyway, the
Wait.
hound huh?
Episode 5. Hold on, let me see.
Because that's normally that's the amount of episodes that a normally Saturn game has. Or well, I mean, I think it has
10
4
episodes.
episodes. Huh?
It has 10 episodes.
Huh?
We are literally in the middle point. This is almost the middle point.
Huh? You're lying to me. No, you're making that up. You made that
I
up.
am not lying to you.
You're not.
You are going to be playing Yumineko for 5 years. You're going to be playing this game for 10.
For 15 years, yeah. I'm gonna be married. I'm gonna have children, and I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna let them to play this game in my stead. This is gonna be an intergenerational game playthrough. No, you're lying to me. There are 10 chapters. Like
No, I'm
6.
not lying. Actually,
You're making it up. You're making it up.
It's
No, I
literally
don't
10
believe you.
fucking episodes.
I don't believe you. You're making it up.
You better start believing you're living in.
You better start believing in 10-year gameplays you are in one. Let's go. Let's get into it. Hey, if we got 10 episodes to go, well, better start chopping then. The adventure of the unspeakable story, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
It's coming!
Hold on, don't you have like a
I'm coming! Sorry, hang on, they're speaking.
It's coming!
Wisps of vapor flowed over
They're talking about it.
breathlessly
Okay.
in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us.
The Mr. Beast.
A hound it was,
Your beast.
but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames.
And run this plain Dragon
Its
Quest
rumbling
Builders
and
3.
hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. Look well, Wilson, Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh, what is this about? I mean, obviously it's about a doggy, but like an OP, but like, why? Also, what do you want to say?
Was evil.
What? Oh, OP, but fucked up. Quite entrancing and enrapturing of a concept is not. But even then, we must push forward. Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. Is in that disconcerting courtroom experience we were first thrown into on the day we arrived in the country, and Isoseki-san's terrible ordeal that had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious, like that one TV show. However, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court, which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it shattered one day by that fateful telegram. April 15th, the 13th of April? 9:13 a.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy.
Kabonk.
Boom,
Oh,
boom,
that's nice.
boom. Yeah, right? This
Oh,
is
they have a fucking Durama.
Hmm?
Is
Uh,
is
the-
that what you said?
the like the red bitch on the
Yeah.
shelf. Yeah, I don't know if it's called that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That morning, I was woken up by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Susato-san? Yes! It is time to leave for court already. It's time to leave for court already. Let me see. What case is it today? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? No, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast this morning. So shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite? Yes! Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. Let me see. What case is it today? Here we go again. Did you bump your head? Are you having a stroke? What's up, girl? So,
What's happening?
so what's up, reform? So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you sure?
Oh my god, you
I
fucking lying.
Are you sure about that? What are you hiding behind you, Sato? What is in your mouth? Open your mouth. Now open your mouth. I wanna see it. I wanna see it. Sorry. Sorry, but you're not gonna get away with that. Well, I didn't think I would, but I had to try, you know? Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. It's nothing to speak about. Let's stop talking about this now. It was a boring old telegram. That's 3 times now she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing. I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point. Alright, I understand.
Ah, fuck. Don't tell me that fucking Mikotoba-san passed away.
Ooh, no, it's not that. It's just she feels too composed for that. I mean, she's like a little bit of a mess, but she's like not crying or anything. She's like doesn't seem sad. Also, like, that wouldn't have anything to do with the case, right? I don't think.
I guess not.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I wonder. I suppose Soseki-san will have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he? Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. Which would mean he would have completed the budget already, or be just a few days away. For the... We had that very long telegram from him, do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. It's something wrong, Naruhara-san? I was just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London, that's all? You mean, as regards Lord Fan-Six, the Reaper? Yes, I can't help wondering if seasickness would have paled into insignificance in that case. Let's talk about the gay bitch in the room. What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be safe from the Reaper, right? Like the way that nightmarish trial ended on the very day we arrived in London.
Wait, did that... Hold on, did that trial end with, fucking... Oh my god. Magilda dying?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
So what happened was, we acquitted him. There was some signs that he was still, regardless, guilty or something. And we left. That was outside of jurisdiction. And then he got summoned because they wanted to inspect the carriage that was summoned as evidence for some reason again. So like they invited, like they wanted to inspect the carriage, and like he had asked if he could join, and they were like, okay, sure, whatever. And like he was in the carriage and it burst into flames inside the courtroom for some reason. We don't know why.
Oh yeah, now I remember. And Van Shakes was looking on with an extremely neutral face at a person burning alive.
Yeah, he's seen that before. Like, it's just a normal Saturday for me, I suppose. Cool.
Fucking Tuesdays.
Fucking Mondays, am I right, guys? Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but Soseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps. Even if that's the case, it's still a comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. Something is going on. He's cooking something. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself. Come to think of it, I wonder what he has been up to these past months. Surely not wielding the sword against more acquitted defendants. No, I don't think so. Apparently, Lord Fan-Six hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter. I think he likes you or something. Oh? Yes. Since Soseki-san's trial, he's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems. He's not the one in trial this time, is he?
Literally, he cannot handle being the one in the wrong.
He fucking gets criticized once, fucking dies.
Gets criticized once, leaves the business at which he has dedicated 8 years of his life to.
To be fair, that's also Edgeworth. Really?
Yeah.
It's a pattern, you know? Just like before, when he wasn't in court at all for several days. Well, hang on, sorry. I read that completely wrong. Just like before, when he wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So it's just been me who has to face him. My goodness. So it's just been me who has to face him in his recent spate of trials then. Ugh, just my luck. Mondays, am I right, guys? I wonder if luck doesn't come into it. I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh? Sorry.
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I'm just stuck, having a little one of my my funny little moments. Okay, let's examine. What do we have here? This is a whole new location. Let's check it out. It's spring at last, and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of the fire and the steam rising from the kettle. Oh, would you like some tea, Naruhara-san? Thank you, Susaru-san, but I'm alright for now. With the green tea Susaru-san makes me from time to time, and Iris's unique herbal fish infusions, this place is paradise for a true tea lover. Green tea is such a wonderful accompaniment to British tea cakes, don't you think? I mean, they do have tea in their name, so I have to assume, right? I'm not sure though. I guess I have to ask someone at some point. That spade has been in here since we started renting the place. Oh, that's not a spade, Naruhara-san. It's a shovel. It's not a... Hey, Naruhara-san, that's not a step ladder, it's a ladder. Okay?
Oh my god, fuck off.
No. Shovels are for digging. That's for scooping us loose materials. It's a spade. No! Spades are for digging. That's for scooping out loose materials. It's a shovel.
Please.
I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it. Let's. I think we had enough of. Susaru-san, I think we had enough of these kind of jokes in the original trilogy. Let's leave them behind, okay? We are better than them. We're better than Americans. So, what's next? Here. So, this is a tea set that Susaru-san brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. She's so bitter. I heard you, bitch. Tea is a drink to be enjoyed, Naruhara-san. You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know? I don't like it to see you scrub your face so. You're always like doing like, oh, and like that's really not a fit for a gentleman, is it now? You know, you would look prettier if you smiled. We've only been here in London for about 2 months. Yeah, what's up? We've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already. You can tidy up once in a while, you know? I don't have to do everything here myself, do I? Susaru-san, I always say, making a mess is a small sacrifice to pay for being able to further your studies. That everyone says this all the time. And time spent tidying up is time you can devote to the same cause. That's what I say. And time spent on ridiculous arguments is time that could be better spent on some simple housework. That's what I say. She wins, but I'm supposed to be the lawyer here. Who has the law degree here? Susaru-san? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Who's the swimmer here? Yeah. Ah, the Daruma doll I brought with me from home. Yeah. Sealed with only one eye colored in. I still colored the other eye once I won my first court case here in Britain, but you haven't won, have you? But you have won, haven't you? Twice, in fact. Because I feel as though I'm still slacking as a lawyer. I tell you what. Why don't you color the other eye? Why don't you color the other eye in once you think I'm a proper, fully fledged lawyer? If you insist. And then once we check it on the last episode, we're gonna be that is colored in, and we're gonna be chocolate this. What is next? Is there anything else on this other room list? There's a chest over here, which is nothing really. Yeah. I think everything is on here, so let's move over to here. Wait, no, there's a door over here. Do you know? I never been inside this your room there, Susaru-san. I never even peeped inside. I should think so too. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. Oh, whatever. I didn't care that much anymore, young maiden. Go fuck yourself. Oh, what is this? Ah, this must be the telegram. Let's see. Ah! No! You mustn't look at all! Not under any circumstances. It's nothing now. It's completely fine. Alright, I won't. Jeez. Fuck. Okay, woman. I'm sorry, Naruhara-san, but you can be very mischievous at times. You're like a mischievous little guy. You're like a little kitten. I need to put you down.
I think I figured out what it is. It
Oh?
could be Kazuma's last will and testament.
Oh, maybe. Do you think Katsuma would have made a last will and testament that early? Like that young?
As a lawyer in training, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, he was like, what? Hang on, actually, we can check that out. Oh, armband. Oh, wait, actually, no, we can't. Also, Iris is 10. That's fucked up. He was like 21 at most, right?
Probably.
I don't. It's weird. I don't know. But maybe it could be. But like, why wouldn't Soro-san want us to see it? That's just the weird thing. I don't know. They put the telegram away if you don't want people looking at it. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, an aquarium. We were rather lucky to find that old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in there are doing rather well, and the anemones too. It's a wonderful invention, isn't it? The sea behind glass inside your room. Another example of Great Britain's greatness. Having to clean it out and change the water isn't so great though, is it? Okay, I think that may be it. Trying to check if it's anything left here, and I don't see it, so we're gonna go back and maybe move around, see what's happening. Okay, yeah, Shop's a suite. When you're ready, let's go downstairs for breakfast. The home and office of the world-famous great detective and his young companion Ares. It seems people from all over the globe come to engage his consulted detective services. So let's go. April 15th, Shop's a suite. Yeah.
You're gonna think this is super funny. This is gonna be so fucking funny.
Oh, what?
I gotta leave call.
Why?
Because I already had plans at about like in 15 minutes more or less. Like, yeah. I thought we were I thought it was canceled for this today, you know?
Here's the thing. I also have plans in 15 minutes, so I have to end it like at the top of the hour anyway.
Oh my god.
Do you have to be there in 15 minutes?
Okay, no. We can finish up this scene, I think.
Oh, but I need to raid at a specific moment is the thing. It's gonna have to be 15 minutes, like almost exactly, at least.
Oh my god.
Okay, do you need to go? Do you need to go? Like, I can't really see if you want.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I do. Kinda.
Okay. Well, this is like, it's so unfortunate. Like, if you like could stay like for 15 more minutes, like literally 15 minutes, like that would be like that. I would end. Like, we're at the end of the stream, but like,
no,
that's fair. That's completely fair. Also, like, we're about to meet Shoms again as well.
I know. Listen, you will have
that's
to voice
fucked
the
up.
cringe fail man.
He
is cringe. He is fail. He's like,
man.
He's like so sucks.
Yes, he so sucks. I hate him.
I hate him. Put him in a blender. Put it on max right now.
He stole my dream journal. Take him to the director's office and have him expelled.
Exactly.
Okay, you need to leave now. So okay. Oh, bye. Good night. Actually, everyone, I think I have the command here. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, thank God. Okay. I guess it's up to us, chat. Again, it's gonna be like 15 more minutes and then I have to leave either way, so let's go. April 15th, Shop's Suite. Oh yeah, you have a strategic command, yeah, absolutely. What the fuck is that? What is that sound? Anyway. Morning, Bruno. Morning, Susie. Good morning, Iris. Iris? No, there are multiple commands, don't worry. What is it, Bruno? What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled. Oh, yes, you noticed that, didn't you? Always in the best form this morning, it seems. Harlan is in the best form this morning, it seems. Hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Shums? Good morning. A good morning to die, perhaps. Has something happened, Mr. Shams? You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before. My analytic mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. God is dead, and we've killed him. Damn this blanked existence. Damn this blanked existence. That is all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me, if it's not too much trouble. Meow. Hey, kitty. Oh, hey, kitty, a little thing. Oh, look, it's Wagakai, or beloved friend, or yeah, Wagakai. Good morning, boy. Meow. You know, our companion that has been here since the beginning. There must be some sort of tiny doors for cats to use. But how did you get there? Hello, kitty. Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful! Let me help you, Iris. It would indeed be a fine day to die. I'm emo now. I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mrs. Shams's desk. Are you okay, dude? You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Shams. What's happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like the dawn chorus. Its mellissonant tones would make flowers bloom. It would? It's a metaphor, my boy. Now, the muses aren't amused with me. The goddess of music had thrown me over. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Shams? For hours I have bowed, for days even. Through the night I have endeavored to now bail. Also Ludo is playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The free thinkers win. That sound, my tone, is lost. I've lost my rhythm. The brilliant, clear, unwavering tone. Gone forever! No more recitals and unbridled emotion. Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Harley? Don't worry, I'm sure it'll come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruhado. The goddesses of the art are fickle. One night they bestow genius on a man. The next they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh dear. Oh, what is happening to me? If they take the tonic up for the violin from me, what is left, for pity's sake? What is left? Being a detective? Deduction perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Mr. Shams, I don't like to pry, but... Yeah, the typewriter. Your desk looks rather empty today. Oh, well done, Mrs. Sado. Your observational skills do you credit. Oh no, Mr. Shams. They pale into insignificance when compared to yours. You struggle not to notice, wouldn't you? Oh, you mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Windy Banks now? Oh, sorry, is that a Windy Bank? No, Windy Banks, the pawnbrokery. Pawn? What? You mean you pawned the enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite understandably. But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you had consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you. Oh, dear madame. Things are far from desperate. But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate? Making use of a pawnbroker is quite ordinary here in London, and I assure you. It is? It doesn't sound ordinary at all. It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. Oh, what's to understand on really? Well, how does pawnbroking work then? What do you mean when you said we didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works? To the people of London, pawnbrokers are akin to banks. Banks? On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to the pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week. And then on Saturdays, they go to recover the things and the money they burned. Oh, I have no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everyone does it, you see, especially people in inner London. And should they have money to spare, they will purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn, should the need arise. Oh, how ingenious! So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at the window banks, you see. A pawnbroker can be thought of as an extremely secure vault. I would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain. Of course, you have to watch Harley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Harley? What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. Okay, sure, dude, whatever you say. Okay. Well, I guess we have to examine now, in case there's anything new. What's okay, Aris? Mr. Natsume's cat seemed to have settled into his new home then. Also, this is Mr. Natsume's cat. I see. I forgot about it. I have forgotten about that. I thought it was just like a random cat they like took. Oh, yes. I become pretty attached to little Waggy. It would appear his previous owners completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfailing creatures. Their mews are empty as their hearts of the muses. If Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan, I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him if he could, but pets are extremely forbidden about steamships in our experience. And for good reason! Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed, as you may very well remember for like case 2, I think. Well, I don't mind, because Waggy is adorable. Now. Yes, he really is. Oh yes, what about the door? Did you see that flappy little thing? What's that about? I remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did that come from? Oh, look at this. You can represent Bruno. Look, I use this. It's my latest invention. What is that? I call it the Cat Flapper-Mat. Oh, gosh, a machine that makes doors just for cats? Wouldn't you just like have to use like carpentry or something? It actually doesn't seem that difficult. That's right. You can make a cat flat for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And you can do it in any door at all. No matter what it's made of. It's very powerful, you see. Wouldn't it be quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? Well, maybe, yes, maybe. But now we can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris. She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Okay, so I suppose. Oh, hi, Kitty. Oh, what was that? Wagakai? Oh, Kitty! Are you okay? What happened? What's that devilish beast doing? That devious beast up to no good. Very icky, no good. Oh, what was that? Oh no! Wagakai's tangled up in your violin! I think he thinks it's a toy. No, what's he doing to it? Oh dear, Mr. Shum's precious violin. Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised. The cat's a more accomplished musician than me. If the cat's a more accomplished musician than I now. Mr. Shum's really simple spirit, isn't he? Anyway, I'll put it back where he lives, shall I, Harley? Or the cat rich, if possible. Maybe we should assess the damage. So I suppose we need to talk to him now, right? No, okay. So let's just have it now. Anything with Iris new? Like the violin maybe? No, okay. Okay, now if I were a violin, where would I be left? Oh, potions. Look at Mr. Shum's desk. It's completely clear. Isn't there no much machine usually on it? We can never help to understand what goes on in the great detective's minds, Mr. Naruhado. Why? Next time we're invited, we might find he's pocketed the entire suite. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That's scarily plausible, actually. I wouldn't like that. That's bad. We live here, dude. Okay, what's next? Oh, books. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple in a moment. Oh, it's such a charmingly untidy collection of paraphernalia, isn't it? It just looks messy to me, like my desk. But you, Mr. Naruhado, must learn to tidy up after yourself. Not like this man. This man is my blurbo, so he can do whatever he wants. But you, I'm gonna be... No favoritism there then, I suppose. Bitch. Oh, there's the violin, okay. So, this is the violin, is it? Says Stradivarius. One of the finest violins in the world. Made by the alarm. Made by the renowned Italian luthier, Antonio Stradivari. Oh, I see. He doesn't really look like anything special to me. I happened upon it covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down a nondescript back alley. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. How wonderful of you! But until today, has been my faithful companion, ever great Paganini-inspired performance I have made. I ask you, is there a reason to live in a world devoid of music? To tolerate this blank existence? No! There's none! Mrs. Shams. What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with Francis' release. from this dull routine. Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? Hmm. What do you mean, Mrs. Sato? Oh, Susan's right. Yes, the tone of the wood is completely different. And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? You stupid idiot, did you buy like a cello or something? What's this? What's this? I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Shums, but that instrument isn't a violin at all. That instrument, that's a drum set. Why were you playing? Why were you playing the violin in a drum set? This doesn't even have strings. The what? I believe it's an entirely different instrument called a viola or viola. Viola. The viola. What? Oh, Mr. Schultz, are you right? You're right. You are quite right. This isn't my faithful Stradivarius. So what, pray, is this piece of string flotsam? Not your faithful performance partner, then. Ah, I see what must have happened. You do, Iris. This is just a simple mix-up. It sounds like Iris might be able to tell us exactly what's happened if you ask her. And ask her we will next time. Thank you for coming, everyone. That is the end of the stream. Like I said, 15 minutes, give or take. Well, I mean 2 hours, give or take, and 15 minutes since Acha left. So now, we need to go back to the title, save again, just for good measure, I suppose, and get out of here. So, hang on, hold, and there we go. Thank you so much for everyone for coming. It was a great time. Thank you for Acha for coming, for swinging by earlier today. Did really did relieve me of the boys in Pan 6 and like 10 men all by myself do this, and that was very cool. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully next time that we see each other for the Greatest Attorney, we're gonna be able to play for longer than a mere 2 hours. You know, it's gonna be really cool. So thank you so much for coming, everyone. It's probably gonna come back on a Tuesday, but not next week. Next week is gonna be a dosi for sure. I'm gonna let you know about that whenever it's you know, whenever it's fucking relevant. One thing I want to let you know though is that if I remember correctly, on Wednesday next week, the last episode of CTV is gonna take place, and that's gonna be the last episode of the Zero Escape series. So I hope to see you there. And if you have to catch up, the older bots are on my bot channel, obviously, the bots here, there we go. And it's gonna be a very special night. I'm gonna let you know why when soon, probably tomorrow, but soon. So yeah, what's next for the streams? Tomorrow we have the Tetris and Mario Kart and maybe something else open night. So we're gonna be playing online. People are gonna be able to join us if they want to. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I hope multiple friends are gonna show up throughout the afternoon, and it's gonna be very cool. So I hope that you will join us, and I hope you will have fun. And obviously on Saturday Umineko, and on Sunday maybe more than Minecraft, maybe something else, I don't know. And then you know the rest of the weekend, whatever. And I hope that I'll see you when I see you. So thank you so much for coming, everyone. We're gonna remind obviously because he is doing AI the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative part 3 for him. So warning for warning for AI spoilers. The AI has 3 warnings in and of itself. So the exclamation point, I think is AI CW for him. They're gonna be like a pinned message there. So I'll see you there, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. and I hope to see you at some point soon. So let me open his stream on Twitch, and after that I shall leave you on your merry way. So thank you so much for coming, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye bye. I forgot whatever.